Sage Wightman is a 1988 graduate of Ladue Horton Watkins High School and played for our Ladue Rams for 2 seasons, 2 years he treasures, and which marked a turning point in his life, which he still remembers vividly today.
I started playing late, so playing with the big boys was interesting. So Jerry basically taught me how to play football, and he was trying to find a home for me, and one of my friends and players got hurt. That position opened up, and he said, well, why don't you give that a try? And I found a home and loved it.
But Wightman's journey as a Ladue Ram only began there. In Coach Jerry Maher, he found a lifelong mentor and friend.
And he just wanted to talk to you and really teach you about how to play. And he didn't grab your face mask or anything. Wightman, what is going on? That's the way he talked. He had a very distinctive voice. I said, well, he keeps telling me to hit the outside shoulder, and I think I'm doing it, but evidently I'm not. He said, well, what are you doing? And he said, here. And I said, well, go the other way. I said, okay, problem solved.
The next day, Coach Maher did a little digging and learned that Mr. Wightman suffered from dyslexia. And later that day, Sage learned how much it means to have someone who you look up to advocate on your behalf when he overheard this conversation.
I was in the student lounge, and Jerry came flying by. Wightman, come here. Okay, coach, sit right there. I was like, all right. And so I heard him in the office. How do you expect me to coach my players properly if you don't tell me anything about them? I'm like, all right. So immediately, he had to fall in love with the guy. So I was like, all right, I'll play for you as hard as I can. So that was my experiences with Jerry. And then later on in life, after college, knowing Matt and Mark, we became friends. So it continued on until he died.
Many years have passed since that bond was developed, and Mr. Wightman is now a successful inventor in Napa Valley, and he remains grateful for what he learned in his days at Ladue Horton Watkins High School, which is why he chose to name the field in memory of Coach Maher.
So walking around, I'm kind of going, this is amazing. So then I'm thinking to myself, okay, how come nobody's named the football field? And when I saw that opportunity, I jumped on it. I love playing for Jerry Maher. He was a great guy.
Since his experience made such an impression on him, we asked Mr. Wightman what he would say to those involved in sports and other extracurriculars today.
You learn camaraderie and respect, discipline, if you will, and those are the most important things I think you can carry through life.
Now that we have a state championship football team, Mr. Wightman, how does that make you feel?
Finally, to have Ladue get a title was great. Not under Jerry, but the new coaching staff, which has done a great job as well.
With enormous gratitude, the Ladue School District extends our great appreciation to Mr. Orrin S. Sage Wightman for making his generous contribution to the Ladue Education Foundation's capital campaign for the high school renovation. This funding, in memory of Coach Jerry Maher, has provided valuable support to the completion of this new stadium complex.